Caster Semenya bids to stop new IAAF testosterone regulation. Caster Semenya has asked the Court of Arbitration for Sport to rule the International Association of Athletics Federation's testosterone regulations unlawful. CAS on Tuesday issued a media statement to say it had been asked to rule on the IAAF regulation compelling some female athletes to medically lower naturally occurring testosterone, which comes into effect on November 1. The CAS statement read, Caster Semenya seeks a ruling from CAS to declare such regulations unlawful and to prevent them from being brought into force. An arbitration procedure has been opened. The South African, a two-time Olympic and three-time world 800 meters champion, has hyperandrogenism, a medical condition characterized by excessive levels of male sex hormones such as testosterone. Athletics World Governing Body is seeking to introduce the IAAF eligibility regulations for female classification, athletes with differences of sex development, but it will not go unchallenged. The regulations, which were announced in April, are designed by the IAAF to combat claims that women with higher levels of natural testosterone enjoy an unfair advantage in competition. Female athletes competing in events from 400 meters to the mile will be subject to the new rules. The IAAF said in a statement on Tuesday, "We await further information and stand ready to defend the new regulations." It also justified its stance, in a brief outline of its expected defense at CAS. The IAAF said female athletes with disorders of sex development, DSD, had an enormous advantage of 5 to 6%, while men have an advantage of 10 to 12% over females. The statistics come from peer-reviewed research and observational data in the field. The IAAF added, having levels of circulating testosterone in the normal male range rather than in the normal female range, and being androgen sensitive gives a female DSD athlete a performance advantage of at least 5 to 6% over a female athlete with testosterone levels in the normal female range, which is an enormous difference in events where milliseconds count. The effects are most clearly seen in races over distances between 400 meters and 1 mile, where the combination of increased lean body mass and elevated circulating hemoglobin appears to have the greatest combined impact. Gregory Knott, director of law firm Norton Rose Fulbright, is representing Semenya. Her legal representatives say she has filed her challenge to ensure, safeguard and protect the rights of all women on the basis that the regulations are irrational, unjustifiable, and in violation of the IAAF Constitution, based in Monaco, the Olympic Charter, the laws of Monaco, the laws of jurisdictions in which international competitions are held, and of universally recognized human rights. India's 100 meters and 200 meters sprinter Dutee Chand challenged the hyperandrogenism guidelines and enjoyed a partial success in July 2015, with CAS suspending the regulations for 2 years. It also asked the IAAF to present fresh scientific evidence to justify the guidelines. Now the newly devised IAAF regulations will be scrutinized in the highest sports court in the world, with both parties providing written submissions before a decision is reached by an arbitration panel.